Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Third Age Total War. Alright, some Third Age Reforged. Alright, so we have a 2v2 siege here. On the map, I don't know what it's called. That is exactly what it's called because I totally forgot what it was, so it has a new name. Anyway, this map is sent, or this battle replay was sent in to me by Captian, the commander of the 21st Legion of Erebor. But he's not commanding the 21st Legion today. No, he is not. He is leading the Kingdom of Dale. Alright, so his front line is consisting of Barding Herd, 2 units, well, his Dalian Royal Guard, that's where his general is, 2 Morquendi Pikes, 2 units of Gyrian's Paladins, I have no idea where he has the money, some Blackshot Dragon Slayers, terribly sorry about that, Morquendi Bows, some Dalian Marksmen, Bardian Marksmen, some 2 units of Earls of Esgaroth, 1 unit of Swordsmasters of Karnan, some more Bardian Marksmen, Dalian Marksmen, Athela Rangers, 2 Lake Town River Patrols, and all the way over here we have some Earls of Dale. Sorry, also Esgaroth are the melee unit. So on to his ally, who is Ending Flame 0210, who is commanding Rohan. He has the red shield of Erkenbrand over here. And we'll head over to where his main army is. Alright. He has some Riddermark Spearmen. Helmingus Eastmark Axemen. Riddermark Spearmen. Eastmark Axemen. Westmark Marshals. Helmingus, Westmark Infantry. Some Hornburg Sentries, 2 of them. We have some Eowyn Shield Maidens. Alright, then onto this half, we have the Meadowsill Guard, very lethal, Westmark Spearmen, Westmark Infantry, more Eowyn Shield Maidens, Westmark Spearmen, Westmark Marshals, and that looks like it is it. Alright, so we'll head on over to the Defenders, who is Dol Amroth, being led by Clem. He has some Edhelond Halberdiers, Dor and Ernil archers. Alright. Oh, the dust. Some mercenary guildsmen. Edhelond men-at-arms. More guildsmen, more men-at-arms. Some Tirith Air wardens. More halberdiers. More halberds. More men-at-arms. Over here we have more wardens. And we have a small sallying out force. Well, he has some mercenary cavalry. Cavalry is definitely religious in nature. Alright, over here we have Mordor, his ally, which is led by Budbath McGrath. He has some Morannon archers, some Morannon infantry, orc fodder, plenty of it. Here we have orc maulers, Melkor's Chosen, which looks like it has his general. Good old Nazgul. Over here we have orc drummers, more orc fodder, orc maulers, some Olog High, Minas Morgul Chosen, and Black Legion of Baradur. Orc javelins. I think I saw more orc fodder back there. But we have the very lethal Temple Executioners, with some more Morannon infantry and Minas Morgul Chosen. Alright. And all the way over here we have more javelins and more halberds. Alright, let's get this party started. So, we'll head on over here to where the cavalry is, where it looks like Captian is trying to get some of these troops. Never mind. I guess his intention was to get closer and try to harass some of these enemies. But the mercenary cavalry, although not the best, they do have an anti-cav bonus, so as long as they're in melee, they will cause problems. But also, the Earls of Dale have that anti-cav bonus. But still, I think the mercenary cavalry will trade better for the Dales, for these Earls, even though they are better armored and better skilled. That anti-cav bonus will probably help out a lot. and they aren't too far away from spears too. So, there's that. But until the action actually happens, we'll times 6 speed it. Alright, so there are 44,000 frames, almost 45. Again, 6 frames off. Alright. Looks like the mercenaries are riding back into the safety of the town. Rohan is slowly advancing forward. And we'll slow it down because it looks like the Earls of Dale are running forward. Alright. Let's see what these guys do. Cause we're riding with the Earls. That's what you gotta do. Yep. I can sing. Sometimes. So they are chasing them, or attempting to chase, but it doesn't look like they'll get very far before they will meet with some Morannan infantry. But their backs are to the Earls, and basically being charged in the back negates all your defense, and except for armor. So, yeah. It's always good to charge things in the back, because all they have is their armor, and that was a good charge. Alright. Clash of Cav and infantry. The first one. First blood. Goes to Captian. Alright, now while these Earls are good, they are outnumbered, and they should get out of there. Yeah, a couple of them have fallen. Still being engaged by the mercenaries. They are getting out of there. Yeah, as I said earlier, there are a lot of dead Earls here. The mercenary cav definitely have traded efficiently. But now they're trying to go after the Melkor's Chosen, which has Mordor's General in there. And if they can snipe Mordor's General out here, that'll be a huge boon for the attackers. In sieges, I would believe that you would act... Well, my personal opinion is that you want your general to be in probably an archer unit, or maybe even an infantry unit, because that way, I mean, you're defending something. You don't need them running around fast. I mean, you want them to be quality troops so they don't die easy, but I'm just saying, you don't want them to, you know, be running around here and then some mistake, you know, they're running around and then they get killed. I mean, what if these Riddermark spearmen get up in their business? They won't last long. And then you wasted your general. But anyway, the dance of Cav continues. The Earls of Dale are only down to 11 now, which is very, very sad. But you have to use them now while you can, because they're not as efficient in the town. All right, more arrow fire coming in from the red shield. More arrow fire coming in from the yeah. Looks like Numenorean Shadow Guards over there too. Guess they were firing. It's not a good angle for them, so they shouldn't be firing anyway. Alright, Earls of Dale are victorious. Looks like they have cleaned up all of the mercenary cav. Yep, they're routing. Right into Rohan, but if they decide to run around, come back, well then they'll just get killed by their own stakes. Alright, another charge of the Morannan infantry. Another rear charge. Out come the Melkor's Chosen yet again. Oh, there goes the standard bearer. Red shield. I believe they're out of ammo. They've been committed to melee. The initial charge just in front of the Riddermark spearmen. Oh, what was that? What could the... No, Melkor's Chosen can't hide. No, they're over there. Alright, looks like they are trying to skirt around and possibly get to the safety of their own section of the town. Alright, so over here we have the Barney herd advancing. Looks like the goal is to trap the Mordor general out in the open. They might be able to do it. Just might. I mean, there are only two ways into the town. This one, and over by Dol Amroth. So, definitely a very risky move by Mordor. Because if they do lose their general, that would be a huge disadvantage. I cannot stress that enough. Oh, but if the Earls could have gotten a charge on the general itself, instead of just the men right in front of him, that would have been a lot more efficient. And it does take a little bit more planning, but definitely be worth it. Now the Melkor's Chosen are really good, but they are, well, yeah, they do outnumber their attackers now. The red shield might break. Pardon me. Earls of Dale, looks like they're routing. And now the Melkor's Chosen are able to probably do a rear charge into these Riddermark Spearmen. Now is probably the time for Ending Flame to turn these spears around and have them face these Melkor's Chosen, because there's plenty of them. And there goes the rear charge. Oh, yes! They got the counter charge. Oh, how many Melkor's Chosen have fallen? Just one. But it does look like a lot of them are now bloodied. Or more of them are. Rohan should probably commit more troops if he wants to capture the general. It will be a very worthwhile prize if he does. But it looks like Mordor is able to save his general to fight later in the day. So, very bold move by Mordor, I would have to say, bringing out his general. But it definitely worked out for him, but I would not say it would work out every time. I mean, they are slightly better than the Red Shield, and slightly better than, and better than the Earls. Together, yes, they did win. The Red Shield and the Earls, they did kill off the Mercenary Cav, and did a number on the Melkor's Chosen, but the Melkor's Chosen are just super elite. If the Red Shield actually had some more arrows, they could have done a lot more, seeing as they do not have shields. But, oh well. If I had that prize in front of me, I would have rushed more troops to I would have committed more troops for the general, so it would be more advantageous for me. But we do have some routing. Some Morannon infantry have routed. They are breaking. So that was the first little engagement of this battle. Alright, now Riddermark Spearmen, who are now very tired and slightly depleted, are going against the Dol Amroth phalanx, which is very, very thick. With a K, not double C. Alright, so they are wisely preparing. Just setting up, as this is a very formidable and lethal phalanx, with the wardens in shield wall, which so then added to the mass of the halberds, only trolls can get through. Well, that and catapults, being launched at their faces. But I digress. Over here, on this side of the battle, looks like we have some infantry engagement. Right, looks like the Earls of Dale and Barding Herd are pushing their way through the orc fodder, and the Bardian marksmen are firing over their heads, getting on into these orc maulers. Ooh, arrow fire coming on in. It's a lot of arrow fire, and I like it. Yeah, these orc fodder are good for probably either holding the line or they can go around and flank. They also are good for zoning out cavalry, which we did see earlier. But I'm kind of surprised that Gervais is his army. How many units does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. So he has a mostly full stack army, but it's definitely a lot more elite than what I believe Dale would normally bring. So I feel like a lot of the weight is on Dale right now, because the Rohirrim, their infantry is not the greatest. Although, oh, here, look, more about some Dragon Slayers. Rohan's infantry is all the way back here. I mean, it's good infantry, but it's more expensive. But yeah. Anyway, over on this side, he is setting up. Looks like we have some Helmingas who have prime target right there, really. Alright, so they are firing onto this large group at these Tier Thayer Wardens, or sorry, Marksmen, and Morin and Archers. They're just really grouped up here. So almost every arrow will count for something. Alright, we'll head on over back to the fight with Dale. Alright, so they are pushing through. Barding Herd and Earls. It's mostly being carried by the Earls right now, as the Barding Herd are slightly behind, but they'll catch up eventually. Alright, in come the Orc Maulers. They're being rushed even farther ahead. Ooh, that guy just took him down. Very nice. Oh, we have the Nazgul being committed. Nazgul will definitely not die for a very, very long time. It's kind of interesting how he's committing them so early in the battle, but I guess because of their survivability, it's not a bad thing. Alright, the Shadow God are firing. Alright, several are dying. Even hidden, they can still be shot at. So, just be careful. Orc Javelins are... they're ready. Not sure if they're going to fire soon. But more Orc fodder are being committed. Maybe they'll try to go around here. Nope, they're being pulled back. Alright, this is a good fight going on right here. Yeah, very nice. Alright, we'll head on over to Rohan. See how Rohan is progressing. Alright, definitely a lot of casualties over on here via archer fire. I do believe his marksmen have pulled back. Yep, they're over here, right next to the General of Mordor. Alright, so the archers are still trading arrows. And the infantry clash has begun. Riddermark Spearmen going against the phalanx of Dol Amroth. Alright, yeah, these Riddermark Spearmen are... these Riddermark units are Eastmark. The Mark, units of the Mark are definitely going to need some more assistance of getting through this heavily armored phalanx of Dol Amroth. Alright, still have some Red Shield of Erkenbrand, so we'll see what they do eventually. Banner's kind of in the face. Oh yeah. Alright, so back to Dale. They are slowly gaining ground, ever so slowly. But eventually these orc fodder are just, you know, they're fodder units, so they're dispendable, but you shouldn't just throw them away willy-nilly. They do have their uses. But they are wearing down these Earls and Barding herd. So they are getting, you know, they're dying off slowly but surely. And they're getting tired. And tired units just don't fight well. How many left are in the Nazgul? Yep. So they're full. Full health, but they are getting battered and bruised. Holy cow, look at all these dead Earls right here that were fighting against the Nazgul. Nazgul are just taking them down one by one. He's going to run out of Earls. We'll need new nobility, so that's what Dale will need. So if you want to be a noble in Dale, or an Earl, just sign right up to the master, and he'll let you know. Your subscription, yeah, is going to be noted. More arrow fire. Orc javelins. They are throwing their javelins right into the side of the Barding herd, it looks like. Looks like the Earls are routing. Very nice. Alright, so it looks like the Raketown River Patrol are arriving. And they're going to throw their javelins. Ooh, but not before the orc ones get there first. Oh, very nice. Yeah, these Laketown River Patrolmen better throw soon, or they're all going to be dead. And looks like they are dying. Oh, what a sad... Oh, it's disappointing that these Laketown River Patrol weren't able to throw. These javelins just got there first. Oof. Oh, we got some thrown. But the orc javelins do have a shield, so it's not as bad for the orcs as it is for the Laketown River Patrol. Oh, they're down to 34. 27. Oh. But I have to admit, it did use up a lot of javelin ammo. So now they can't throw it as much on the other heavily armored units of Dale. So I'm pretty sure the captain was very pleased with that. He would have rather have some of his lower, less armored units be killed first with the armor piercing. Alright, so we'll head on over here now, where it looks like the Blackshot Dragon Slayers are just chilling out. Yep, they're just chilling. Alright. Hornburg sentries. Looks like Eastmark Axemen. Yeah. Almost could have broken through around here on this side, this flank, if they pushed hard enough. Helmingas are being charged in. Looks like they are out of ammo. Some axes from the Eowyn Shield Maidens. Looks like they're going into the archers. Not the target I would have chosen. But if it works, it works. I mean, if they are racking up the kills. I would have definitely gone for the phalanx, because these shield maidens, their ammo are... There we go, right into the phalanx. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, another. Yes, while they are shielded and everything, it's good just to get as many as you can in there. Because, look at that, as you can see, there's many more just dropping. And it is really a good sight to see. Yeah, they're just slowly getting thrown on in, those axes. I mean, they are getting shot at, but I think the damage that they are doing is definitely worth their time and effort. They should not probably switch targets to the halberds. Just so their line of sight isn't as obstructed, because the wardens are definitely being covered up by the Helmingas. Oh my! Right into the mercenary guildsmen, I believe. Very nice. Yes! Ooh! Alright, guildsmen are being sent forward to plug up the hole that the sentries have, made. Alright, Westmark Marshal is being committed into the fray. So we have more Helmingas over here. The more Helmingas, Westmark Spearmen, and Westmark Infantry, and Westmark Marshals. Alright, so he is keeping his troops out really in reserve, which is okay, but I would definitely have them closer. Not in range of the archer fire or anything, but just closer, so that when, there is a breach or anything in this front line, he's able to punch his way through more effectively. He can send troops forward sooner when he sees a problem. But they are completely protected from arrow fire, so that is definitely pro. Alright, over to the Dale fight. Dale against Mordor. Looks like they have brought down the Olag High. Alright, Laketown River Patrol down to 20. They are out of ammo. Definitely, if they had the javelins, it looks like they probably got a couple of volleys at them, but not enough to kill them. But yeah, these trolls, these Olag High are definitely going to be a problem to bring down. It looks like they are now retreating, but it looks like several of them will not be able to retreat. They're too caught in melee. Looks like these 3 trolls are covering the retreat for the rest. Alright, so the Shadow Guard are firing. I believe they're rangers. They're a ranger unit. I forget. I don't play at Mordor enough. Alright, so the Orc Javelins are right there. Really close. As well as the Troll Drummers. One is, however, particularly bloody. But, there is nothing really stopping him except for 2 trolls from just sending his army up and catching, these very important Troll Drummers out in the open. The Nazgul, they have lost some. It looks like they lost 4 of their number. I think it was 12 before. Now it's only down to 8. And many of them are very, very, very bloody. Only one looks like he's unscathed. Alright, we'll head over to Rohan again. Or it looks like they are gaining ground. Melkor's Chosen looks like they charged in. But one is trapped. What a shame. Awen's Shield Maidens pushing their way around. Now would be a good time to send the Westmark Marshals over behind the Shield Maidens, around them, and then they could circumvent the remainder of the phalanx. And, allow Rohan to pass. Because they shall pass. And then they got this other phalanx. Holy cow. Holy cow, yeah, this is another effective one. Alright, so it looks like he did not do that. Okay. It's okay. Because these halberds are going to die very soon. Looks like he is doing that with the Shield Maidens, which is very good. Alright, we'll see them fall very soon. I believe we can zoom on in just a little bit more. Now I can keep a slightly better eye on the other side of the battle. Melkor was chosen going in for the side charge on the rear on the Awen Shield Maidens, which is always, of course, the risk, of flanking. You can get outflanked, but they are really tearing in number onto these Awen Shield Maidens. There's only 30 left. 28. Pardon me. Alright. Oh, very nice. Axe thrown into the Melkor's Chosen, bringing down several of them. Looks like 4, maybe 5. Very nice. Yep, those axes are very good against the powerhouse of a Melkor's Chosen. Alright, so what do we have left? We have some more halberds over here. Some marksmen. 2 units of them. Right, and it looks like over here we have more Dalian, or the Dol Amroth troops, 2 Vanguard, some Guildsmen, and Talonites. Where his general is. Alright, so now that we know where his general is, I would probably want to commit these mercenary guildsmen. I mean, he has plenty of them. Alright. Moran archers routing. And Rohan is nearly through. We'll take a peek on what Dale is doing. Dale has pushed forward. Going after the Mordor's trying to get his troll drummers out of there. Looks like Dale is throwing their javelins trying to take out the troll drummers, which is a very, very good idea. If he can get the troll drummers down, that would reduce the morale for the Mordor army significantly. Ooh. More javelin fire coming in. In come the more of the orc maulers. Down goes a troll. Oh, he just brought him down. Chopped at it. Fire arrows are coming in from, it looks like, the Bardian marksman. Alright, right into their faces. Alright, orc maulers have bent the phalanx of the Bardian herd. More arrow fire coming in. Looks like they reverted to regular arrow fire, which is, I believe, preferable in this point. I don't think they'll rout anytime soon with the Olag High and, you know, the troll drummers nearby. They have a morale buff effect, as well as the Nazgul, wherever they are nearby. So there's one. So they also do provide a, I believe, a morale buff. Here comes the second unit of Town River. Oh no, Guardian Marksmen. Sorry, they looked like the River Patrol with their capes. Although I know some people would say no capes, but they look nice in a cape. Cloak, I believe some people would say. Alright, looks like the Dalian marksmen have taken their place and are going to fire. We'll head over to Rohan now. Rohan has broken through. The castle is breached. Alright. There has been some casualties. I believe some Eowyn shield maidens have made it their duty to throw their axes. Now the Westmark marshals are going in for a charge. They somehow stopped short. But it was a beautiful looking charge anyway. The Westmark infantry coming on in, along with the Meadowcell guard. Ooh, that is a big commitment. Arrow fire raining down on Rohan from the Tirith Air marksman. Now they don't have the best of angle. I wonder if up here would probably be a better angle. Nope, they'd be blocked by the building. Oh well. If they made the defense probably in between these two buildings, right along this line, that would allow the archers to position themselves up here, where these Dor Erenil archers are, and allow them to have a better angle. But that's a personal opinion. Maybe it's a fact. You can check it out if you want to. Alright, we got some Westmark spearmen coming on in. They should probably commit more men to this side, so they aren't as grouped up on this flank, which it looks like Ending Flame is trying to do. Alright, some Hornburg sentries. Only 6 of them, but still, they have a morale buff. Oh man. More Eowyn shield maidens. Man, Mordor should probably get his general out of there, because Look at that. Did you see that? Oh, so many axes. Okay, so the target isn't the general, but it can definitely get hit. And they're not doing all that good. They're not that useful on this side anyway. There's not a hole or breach to cover up. Alright, so we have 45 to 46, so it's very balanced right now. Very evenly spread. It looks like men-at-arms are going in to counter the Westmark Spearmen. But there are some Meadowslow Guard in the mix, so the Meadowslow Guard will definitely be very effective. Alright, we'll head on over to Dale. And we overshot Dale. No, we didn't. We undershot by just a bit. Alright, looks like Mordor is slowly pulling back, ever so slightly. Dale is slowly gaining ground, very bloodied. I thought the Rangers are committed. Where are they firing at? Yeah, Mordor's elites are here. Some Temple Executioners, and I believe the Shadow Guard. So the Trolls are trying to get out of the way. Some more infantry from Mordor coming on up. Now they can't pull back completely. They can't pull back past this point. Otherwise that will leave Dol Amroth completely open from the rear. And they do have some amount of troops here. Well, looks like Dol Amroth is pulling his troops back. He knows that the fight is lost over on this side and is pulling back to his other lair. Actually, looks like he is pulling back everything. And final stand is going to be up here. So, very interesting and very good archer angle, I believe, for both sides. If they can have a good shot over here, then if the archers are well positioned, they could also get a good shot over their allies' head. Alright. I believe Dol Amroth is pulling back to that position. Orc javelins can be a very horrifying thing, but they are being shot at. Alright. Okay, so not a lot of action on this side. Alright, so the Nazgul are down to 5. So they have taken a heavy hit, losing over half of their strength. But there's still 5 of them, so that's still something to think about. Alright, looks like the Red Shield of Erkenbrand are trying to go in for a snipe. They now outnumber the Melkor's Chosen. And it would be very disappointing for Mordor if they lose their general. Alright, not a single Melkor's Chosen have died. But it looks like Rohan is going to use this moment to try and get at some of the other troops from the back line. But the Melkor's Chosen are close behind in hot pursuit, trying to stop them. But now the Olag High are here, and Olag High are very good at killing Cav. So Red Shield actually managed to slip through. Alright, we're going to follow them in. We're going to go up the hill into the Olag High, where they are broken. Nope, they are broken. Right into the Minas Morgul Chosen. If they just didn't hesitate there, if they didn't come back, they should have just kept going. They would have at least killed 1 or 2 in their final moments. So I guess that was the moment that they realized that they should pull back, so they sent forth, I believe, their sacrificial lamb of the Morannan infantry to fight against the Morquendi Pikes, who are a very good unit, very elite pike unit. Not as good as the, I forgot their name, the pike unit from Lothlorien, the not Karasant, that's a city, but another city, something Guardians. Anyway, they're really good. Anyway, Dalian marksmen are charging forward, trying to kill as many of the retreating infantry as they possibly can. Alright, so it looks like, yep, they are pulling back into their final stand area. So while they're at it, we can actually, looks like they're sending forth some Minas Morgul Chosen. Just try and slow them down. Alright. But the problem is they are in a more column formation, so that allows them to be flanked by the Westmark Marshals, who get a really good charge, considering their numbers. And now the Westmark Spearmen, they're going to get their own charge in. Not the best of charge, but still, the morale. Oh, the javelins. Oh, that's what they wanted this entire time. Alright, Westmark infantry trying to come in at the Orc javelins. Oh man, but that giant group of infantry right there just getting hammered. Alright, Black Legion of Barad-dûr coming on in. Yeah, Dale needs to hurry up and apply pressure to the other side so that Rohan isn't taking out the brunt of everything. Because right now, it's Rohan who is doing the heavy lifting, while Mordor is trying to secret, or trying to get his men out of there. I guess it's not very in a secretive way. Anyway, oh my, Black Legion of Barad-dûr getting after the Westmark infantry, who are on the verge of routing. Yeah, they broke. Alright, very well done by the Black Legion. Oh, the Shadow Guard are still firing. Man, they have a lot of ammunition. Alright, so this middle cell guard looks like it's the general. Yep, there's Theoden right there. Oh, I was gonna say, he's sending troops down there? It'd be really cool if he could. Alright, Westmark Spears coming on forward. And the Chosen have broken. Alright, let's see if they will be able to get to the Shadow Guard. Alright, looks like the Shadow Guard and Nazgul are going to get up the hill into the waiting arms of their allies. But they are getting shot in the back. Alright, so Dale has done something. I know, surprise. Yeah, I guess I probably should rephrased. They have advanced quickly, and it looks like they killed a Melkor's Chosen. Does not look to be the general, though. The general has gotten away. So only 4 left, but the main thing is that the general is still alive. Now, a lot of Dale is back here. Alright. Marching forward, but they're still healthy. They have some more Morquendi pikes. They're both of their paladin units, I believe. Full health. Dalian Royal Guard, Swordsmasters of Karnan, more Earls, and more bows of the Morquendi bows. So Dale has a really elite army just waiting to be used, and the Blackshot Dragon Slayers who still have ammunition. That may be that will be important in this long, narrow corridor of the town. Street. Yes, that's what it's called. Alright. We'll see what Rohan is up to. The Nazgul are out on the front lines. Orc javelins are throwing their javelins. Alright, looks like they may be aiming for the Meadowslope Guard. Nope, Westmark Spearmen. Alright, Meadowslope Guard are trying to hide. They are a very expensive unit, and javelins are a pretty good counter for cost. A cost-effective counter. Alright, Westmark Marshals down to 10. So, slowly shifting into the attacker's favor. But 59 to 61, so it's still pretty close. Alright, so Helmingas are firing. Looks like they are firing into the Chosen. Minas Morgul Chosen. We actually have a Westmark Spearman who tried to get on through, but he was stabbed to death. What is that? Kind of looks like a face, like a skeleton face on here. On their shields. Not sure if you can see that, but it looks like a face to me. You know, the eyes, the mouth. Kind of on a moon. I guess it is, you know, the Tower of the Moon. Tower of Sorcery. But over here we have an infantry engagement. Enough of my babbling. Alright, looks like we have the halberds and the guildsmen buying time, taking on some of the more pointy pikes, who are only down to 10. So quite a number has been done on the pikes. Looks like we have some Olag High here, who have been felled in battle. Yeah, these mercenary guildsmen will not last against the Girian paladins. And the pikes are being sent in too. Oh yeah, it's a recipe for disaster. Those guys are going to rout real soon. Surprised they're still holding on. Alright, so we have the Rangers hiding, waiting to use their ammo, which is really good because they'll definitely be able to be of worth down this corridor, this street. Rohan has been given... Oh, the Helmingas are celebrating. Don't celebrate yet, boys. We can't drink yet. No drinking. Not until the work is done. Alright, so Rohan is slowly moving up its forces. Looks like Dale is trying to fight its way through the oh, they have broken through. I guess they are allowing the defenders to set up a defense. They still have very healthy numbers. Well, 68 to 61. We'll see how this goes. Shadow Guard are being moved up. But they are being immediately fired upon. They're going spreading out. More Quendi pikes are being sent forward. Only 3 of them. I'm not sure why you would do that. They're probably going to rout. I mean, there's only 3 of them, but I guess he's trying to stop them from firing, which I guess is working. They are killing actually quite a lot. Yeah, these go pikes go. Alright, well, the majority of the Shadow Guard are getting away, or what remains of the Shadow Guard. But they have managed to rout the Morquendi pikes. Where was Rohan? Firing their arrows. Alright, we'll follow this volley. And they didn't fire, did they? No, but they are being really, they're really taking the heat now. I guess they're trying to go in for a more preferable angle. If the River Patrol, though, throwing what they have into this phalanx. There's a tree in the way. Another tree in the way. So many trees. Why would you have one in the middle of the street? Come on. Off to the side. I mean, yes, maybe it looks aesthetically pleasing, but it's not, I guess, traffic-wise, it'd be a nightmare. But then again, I guess it could be like, okay, guys, go on this side of the lane. Okay, people, traffic moving up. If you're going to go up the hill, you got to be on the right side of the tree. If you're going down the hill, you got to be on the left side of the tree. I guess that's probably what they were doing. Anyway, Melkor's chosen, fighting some Dalian marksmen, who are on the verge of routing. The general just taking them out. Stabs. Melkor's chosen only down to 2. Should probably get out of there before anything bad happens to him. Like Lake Town River Patrol, javelins. That's a bad thing. Oh, and another one goes down. It's only the general left. It's only the general left. Oh, he gets out of there, but barely. Man. Mordor's being very, very risky with his general. I guess it is paying off, but, I mean, now he can't do anything else with his general. His general is going to be stuck in the back lines. Hello, gentlemen. I believe they are participating in the wall walk competition. Who can walk into the wall the best? Well, it looks like these mercenary guildsmen are in more uniform. They're more of a team, more synchronized. While the Black Legion of Barad-dûr kept trying to sprint into it, but it looks like the Legion of Barad-dûr has won this match because these guys have given up. That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, the guildsmen gave up. They weren't getting paid enough. And the Black Legion are still trying to break the world record of walking through a rock. We shall find out if they do later on. Anyway, we have a skirmish fight between the Helmingas and I believe the Shadow Guard. But the problem with the defenders now is that they are really bunched up, so any remaining skirmishers that the attackers do have, looks like they have some Lake Town River Patrol. Got the Paladins, but they do have the Blackshot Dragon Slayers and the Morquendi bows. So this is huge amount of archers. They have a lot of arrow fire, and they have the Bardian Athala Rangers. They have plenty of skirmish power that they can just sit back and let fly. And then all of those archers are good in melee too. So they have a good hybrid, good force that Dol Amroth and Mordor don't have. They're out of ammo with this marksman. They're out of ammo. Yeah, looks like all they have left are the Dor Ernil archers and the Shadow Guard. Yeah, so these 2 units of Dor Ernil archers and the Shadow Guard, wherever they may be, may have some range potential left in them. But it looks like the Temple Executioners were chanting, trying to keep the morale. They are chanting to keep the morale high. But the Bardian Marksmen and Lake Town River Patrol and the Helmingas are peppering them down. Alright, I would really like to see a volley from the Lake Town River Patrol. When they don't get around to it. Anyway, Olag High coming on down, but he doesn't look like he'll last long. He's just 1 against many, as well as these Westmark Marshals. That is a suicide run if I ever saw one. 10 against the Phalanx. My money is on the Phalanx. I mean, they did manage to kill a couple, but they are receiving a little bit of friendly fire. There we go. Now we got the Meadowsill Guard. Oh, that one guy just died. Alright, so Rohan is the first one to charge in. But this troll will not last longer. Or too much longer, I should say. Looks like the Hornburg sentries, half of the unit, are charging. Let's take a look on the wall walkers. Looks like they have gone from running to a walk. Alright. That guy he's there for emotional support. You guys can walk through the wall. I'll just watch you. Which works. The troll is running back. Oh man, his face does not look good. He got into a fight. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my. Ew. Okay, moving on. Slightly disturbing sight. I mean, a bloodied troll. Not something I want to gaze too much time on. I'm sorry I let you guys see that. Sorry, young children in the audience. Terribly sorry. Something frightening. Anyway, the Helmingas have run out of ammo. Lake Town River Patrol are hiding, but they still have some javelins left over. At least one. Barney and Marksman have been committed. Alright, so now it is just the slugfest. Getting through this phalanx, and then this phalanx, and that spear wall. Yep. And with these troll drummers here, it will be a while to get through Minas Morgul Chosen. More Westmark spearmen are being committed. Let's see if their contribution can be effective. Alright, so it does not look like they are contributing much as they are in the back, but these Hornburg sentries might do something. Looks like they are pushing through, trying to get around these halberds, who probably could use some support of the Minas Morgul Chosen. Alright, the more pointy bows are firing. Where are they firing? They're firing into many things. Blackshot Dragon Slayers being moved up. Ooh. Let's see, what does Rohan have? He has Westmark Marshals and Meadowsill Guard. I don't believe he has much left. No, that is all he has. He's throwing everything he has. And I mean everything. Trill's still trying to walk through walls. One day, guys. Oh! They're running somewhere else. Guess they gave up. Oh, they're going around. They gave up. They're not going for the world record. Oh, guys. Could have made it. Just a couple more hours of walking through. You might have made a dent. Anyway. These Black Legionnaires are gonna sadly get caught out by the Lake Town River Patrol. Who might interfere with them throwing their... Oh my, look at that arrow fire coming on in. By the Dor and Ernil archers. Surprised they still have ammo left. I guess he was saving them, but if he was going to save them, or someone... Oh, now they're out of ammo. At least one unit is. I would have definitely saved the marksmen. Their ammo. I would have saved them first. Or saved them for last. And used the Dor and Ernil archers first. As they are not as high quality. But now it looks like Clem is going to contribute his men. Oh my goodness, the push. So yeah, he's going to contribute them to the melee fight. Trying to stop the Rural Hiram advance. Looks like the Shadow Guard are here. They have a prime position. Point blank. But they are being fired upon. Rohan is really pushing. Yeah, but they are broken through. They've broken through. Alright, it's 75 to 79, so it's still super close, but the balance of power is definitely in the attacker's favor. They do have the quality. While, the troll drummers are in melee. That is not good. That is not good. They are not good in melee. They are not good in melee at all. They are only good for their main role is the support. So definitely not something I would recommend. These trolls are ones that you should not do in melee. They will definitely die fairly quickly. Clem should probably send in his troops for support. I mean, yeah, Mercenary Guildsmen against Blackshot Dragon Slayers. I mean, I'm just comparing and contrasting what they have left. Yeah, he should have sacrificed the Mercenary Guild or gone for something different. Mercenary Guildsmen are they're mercenaries. They're not good. They're not the best unit that he could have brought. Where are the Talon Knights? Ah, Black Swan Vanguard. There we go. He still has some troops left. So Clem is definitely preparing for the final stand. Alright, these trolls are definitely dying, and it looks like it's only Clem left. And a very, very few Mordor troops. And his general. Who are they fighting? Ah, Bardian Marksman. Bardian Marksman has managed to break through the lines. Alright. So they have definitely broken through the ramp defense. That would be a good time to send in, well, basically this elite force. Get them closer. I don't think there's any more archer threat. I mean, the only archer threat is... These guys still have ammo? Yeesh, I thought they ran out. Perception skill, not very high. Alright. Temple Executioners fighting behind the Mercenary Guildsmen, but the Mercenary Guildsmen will not last against the... Well, they might hold back Rohan, but they won't last against the Blackshot Dragon Slayers, for example. Ooh, haha. Got some more Quendi Bows, who are just waiting for the opportune moment to release their arrows. Okay, oh, this is a good angle. It's completely open. Alright, looks like the Girian's Paladins, though, are being committed into that section. Kind of a shock elite troop. Alright, these Missionary Guildsmen are fighting to the death. Now it's the marksman being committed. Javelins being thrown. Or was that the Blackshot Dragon Slayers? Yep, the Blackshot Dragon Slayers. Looks like they're trying to take out the archers. No, they're trying to take out the Vanguard. Black Swan Vanguard. Which is a very worthwhile target for these Blackshot Dragon Slayers. Oh, very nice. Oh, and they're in column formation. They're just... Yeah, column formation against archers is not the best way. Oh. Archers love to shoot at units in column formation. Because it's more of the spread is more of a... Oh, if only I could show you with my hands. It's more of a long, narrow... Their area of effect is more of a long, narrow thing rather than a circle. It's an oval. Yes, that is what I'm trying to say. Somewhat. I'm sure you guys understand. Anyway, the Meadowsoul Guard have some javelins left, but they're trying to get into a better position. But that one marksman has gotten in their face. Alright, Lake Town River Patrolmen have found a way, and maybe they'll... Yep, they are getting... This group knows where it's at. Alright, let's see them throw. Right into the Talon Knights. Alright, it is 80 to 91. Oh yeah. Lake Town Patrolmen did what they could. Oh man, these Talon Knights just totally walked right on by. Man, these Lake Town, this 8 will be very vicious on the back of the Talon Knights. Yep. Getting them slowly chipping away at their HP and their armor. Everything, they're going down. Mordor General trying to inspire his Dol Amroth allies, but fighting in the front line, but he will fall soon. Fight to the last. Meadows Guard, they are ready. Black Swan Vanguard came. They are pushing through. Blackshot Dragon Slayers have been committed into melee. Right, more Quendi Pikes. We still have loads of Dalian reserves. Yeah, we still have the Earls of Esgaroth, Girian's Paladins. This isn't the one with his general in it. Probably a mix-up. Oh wait, no, his Dalian Royal Guard has the general. Silly me. Fellow Rangers are trying to get into position. Dalian Royal Guard are shooting, as well as the Morquendi bows. They are ready to shoot whenever they find a opening. Meadows Guard looks like they're throwing not into the Talon Knights, but maybe into this section right over here. And I believe we can speed this up.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Because we know, based on just what the colors are going on in the background, there's way too much green and blue to stop the red, or so that the red cannot. It looks like we got a flank on the far side over here by the Blackshot Dragon Slayers. Yeah, this side of has crumbled. There goes the general from Mordor, finally dying after so many brave charges. He's lucky to have lasted that long. To be honest, that was huge risk for everything. All right, and these one player's mid defeat. I believe that was Mordor. The fellow Rangers have come around, and there goes the general for Dol Amroth. And I say that is all she wrote. That is all she wrote, gentlemen and ladies. That was a good battle, 86 to 100%. All right, so thank you very much, Captian for sending in this replay. All right, we'll look at the kills. So they have Bloodbath McGrath actually getting most of the kills with 25-15. So very, very respectable kill. All right, Ending Flame got 2-5. Oh, sorry, Ending Flame got most of the kills, 25-93. I cannot count. Which is funny, even though I'm in a accounting class. Yeah, the Captain of the 21st Legion got 2,341, and Clem got 1,600 on the nose. Alright, so let's see what did the work. Girian's Paladins getting 177, Earls getting 188, Barding Herd getting 282, 112, 148 for the Marksman, 194 for the Marksman, 210 for the Marksman. Ooh. Alright, so the Bardian Marksman got the most kills with 210. Fellow Rangers getting 185. So again, all around, very respectable. Very, very respectable. Except for these Paladins, only getting 1 kill. But they were not needed. So guys, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me yet again for another battle replay. I will hope to see you guys again soon, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.